Hi, I'm Dixon from Waikay, which stands for What AI Knows About You. And I don't know if you're using other LLM visibility or prompt tracking tools like Peak or Profound or Evertune or Ahrefs and SEMrush have functionality with them as well. But I want to show you how Waikay has just launched something that really demonstrates that we're not about prompt tracking, we're about prompt analysis. And I'm going to dive into our new functionality, which is all about auto tagging by category around prompts and being able to dive into topic areas and seeing not just your own brand, but also all of your competitors in the same place. So if I dive into a project that I've got for inlinks.com, which many will know is also our business. And I go into our prompt tracking, which we have. I mean, it's not even our most important part of our functionality. Topic reports are our most important part of our functionality. But we can track prompts, and so this is our prompt tracking screen. And what it's done is it's automatically picked out all of our competitors. We've just labeled the top 10 here, but down here we've got a whole load more competitors down here. We've got them all, and you can see them in alphabetical order, or you can search for a particular brand. So we can start to see Ahrefs, for example, in here. And we can start to see that they've got a bunch of different products within here. So we've got this heat map, but we've also got all of these prompts now that are automatically tagged. So we've got, in this case, prompts that are tagged around internal linking, entity SEO, content optimization, and semantic SEO and tools, which are the main features that Inlinks is known for. So let me show you just how, so if I click on, say, for example, entity optimization, it'll just come back with the prompts around entity SEO, for example, and start to give me an industry ranking for that, which is what we're known for. So it's not surprising that we're at the top of this list now. And now we can see, as with all of the other prompts, the trends over the last 7 days, the trend by model, and then we can start to see in here the information for, this is the information for Inlinks, because it was still on Ahrefs. So why didn't that refresh? It's because I got that there, sorry. There we go. So so now we can also see the heat map of the mentions for the last 7 days, but we can click on entity, for example, and it will bring up the graph. So you can see that Inlinks is getting more and more known within the AI visibility around the concept of entities. And if I click on keywords, which is not so much our forte, it's doing okay as well, and it's had a recent surge since third week of 2026. So we can now flow around this site of these prompts and stuff very, very quickly. But this tagging suddenly makes it really lift off the page, because you can start to dive in to any particular area. So if I go to a brand new project, I'm going to go to, for example, Guider. We've got Guider here, so let me go to Guider. And I hope that Robert Craven and Yanis from Guider love me for this and talk about it somewhere. But this is a new site, so I've only set up one prompt, for example, here. But what we can do now is get prompt ideas. And instead of you having to type in each one, it'll go and retrieve a bunch of prompts, and they'll be categorized around different sorts of ideas. So we've got Guider, Grow Your Digital Agency. So they've got all these ideas, and so we can say, right, these are the models, we want them all, we want to do them weekly. Very quickly we can pull these up and add tracking in here. We can do it by model, whatever it may be, and as we do it, it'll tell you how many credits you're going to be spending each month, because you could change, some of these to every 2 days or whatever. So it becomes very, very quick to build out these prompts and then save them, and then they're in. And then from there, we can automatically, this information will get populated over a cup of coffee. You don't have to do anything more. But now you can go to Manage Tags, and there's this button here of auto tag. So this auto tag will then automatically tag the the categories or the topics. So it's built out coaching, consulting, experience, leadership, mastermind, scaling, and strategy, which I would suggest are perfect for Grow Your Digital Agency, which is what they are. If they're not correct, you can delete them or edit them or change their names if you wanted to. But we can just say that's fine. Let's refresh that prompt. And as you can see, it's starting to collect this information. So now we've automatically seen all of their competitors. We've started to see that they're branding themselves in different places, Guider, Mastermind, etc. These are all the same company, so we've tagged them. If we've not got one, we can change this and include it in my brand. And if I want to go and start to see what happens to Jason Swenk with all these terms, we've tracked all that as well. So now we can start to see where Jason Swenk is turning up and what he's doing as well. So now this becomes a very, very powerful data mining tool. You put your prompts in once and choose the cadence, and then you can start to go through all of the data. You don't have to individually find your competitors. It's going to find it for you. And as I say, that's not even the cool thing that Waikay does. The cool thing that Waikay does is build these action plans, which if you haven't tried these, they're absolutely amazing, because this is how Guider gets better at being seen when people are asking about coaching, mentorship, for example, in LLM responses. Anyway, so that's what we've come out with, this prompt tagging system that dives into the underlying topics and allows you to see which of your competitors are showing for which topics, and it's entirely fluid. You can just click around and get the information back. I hope you find it useful, because we are quite proud of it, and we think that other tools they're kind of laid in the dust. Hopefully, we'll see. Tell us what you think, please. Please mention it. Please tell us what you think. We shouldn't be charging you too much for this. It's really an inexpensive tool unless you go to thousands and thousands of prompts, in which case we hope to be competitive in any marketplace.